Big crits. Wide guard. Yeah, so that didn't end well. What is up, YouTube? I'm Jacob, the fastest Pokemon YouTuber, and welcome to Oak Elm & Associates. For those of you who don't know, February 18th through 20th was the International Championship, an online ladder tournament for Pokemon Sword and Shield. As you can watch here, my day one went really well, with 14 wins and only one loss. I felt like I was on top of the world. Finally, all the time I'd spent grinding and preparing was paying off. I was really hyped for day two. The record is now 14-2. What just happened? Oh, he was +2. I got smoked. All the people playing the IC to get their promotional shiny Articuno had played their 3 games and gone about their weekend. But I, like the well-adjusted adult I am, sat in my room and played 45 games of Pokemon in a suit and tie, left facing all the players who were seriously out for trying to get number 1 in this tournament. Because honestly, he's probably going to trick through me. It might be bad if someone Max here. It really depends on how the first turn goes. So for the prize, it matters how the first turn goes. It's good. But let's see. So this is the team I used. It should be pretty familiar if you're a fan of the channel, because I've been playing it for a while. It's nothing fancy. Dynamax, either Kyogre or Zapdos, get speed control with Tailwind or Max Airstream, and try to trade favorably with your high damage output and the decent natural bulk of the Pokemon. I brought Kyogreization and Zapdos to almost every game, with the last mon usually depending on the matchup. The team suffered from being inflexible in its max option, because, well, sure, Kyogre and Rillaboom can Dynamax. The spreads really aren't designed to do so. And they don't provide much value after the max is over, unlike how Zapdos can set up speed boosts with Airstream for its partner. I think this team was very good at making sure I didn't lose to players that were worse than me, because it's meat and potatoes, smack the other guy with powerful moves, and kill them before they move at all, leaves few areas to make a mistake. But I really hyperfixated on that playstyle and was inflexible, even when it became clear I should be trying to adjust, and that's where things started to fall apart. Crit? Not even half. The best example of how poorly I adjusted is when I started running into bulky Dynamax Kyogres and Groudons that didn't take as much as I needed them to from the Zapdos Kyogre leads I'd been leaning on. Rather than taking a breath and reevaluating, I just kept chalking my losses up to luck and smashing my head into the same thing again and again. Looking back, I could have adjusted and started to max Rillaboom into a lot of these opponents, and traded damage favorably with G-Max Drum Solo. But it didn't occur to me at the time. Instead, I just continued to saltily try the same thing over and over. I want to close on a comment about online ladder tours. My competitive background is in trading card games, where you have to play up to 9 rounds in one day without taking much of a break depending on how long your matches are. So the format of a ladder tournament is really weird to me, or at least new to me. Wolfie VGC just made this great video where he walks through the thought process of a single turn of Pokemon, and while I'm way too inexperienced with this game to be able to do something like that every turn of every game, I had enough time. I did not need to jump right into each round immediately one after the other. I could have taken as much time as I needed to go through a process similar to the one Wolf lays out in his video when I realized my strategy in a matchup wasn't working. For the March IC, I plan to take full use of the tournament structure if I struggle into a matchup. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this scripted content, please let me know, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm working on a new team that I think I'll spend a bunch of time working on, and once I have everything all bred up, I can't wait to feature it onto the channel. Until next time, thanks as always, and bye.